Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Hey!
Good morning.
God.
Good morning.
Right when I started. Welcome to the Tarp Report, Sam and Jess.
What's up?
Feels like I've been gone a long time, and I have been gone a long time, but we've been podcasting throughout. So.
You haven't even been gone.
What do you mean I haven't been gone? I was gone. I've been gone so much.
What were you on? You're on tour.
I was on tour. Yeah.
Tour.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I
Tour.
say it wrong. God, whatever.
It was on tour.
Sit in your tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah. I got big feelings, big activities.
Wait, we didn't clap.
Big stuff. Oh, we didn't do the clap. Oh my God. Okay, we'll do it right now. Usually we do this before and you guys don't see it. But that's so Zach can sync up the stuff.
I think that's probably fucked him up. But
Yeah, probably.
sorry, Zach.
Sorry, Zach. Tell him to wait.
Sorry, Zach.
Yeah. And by the way, if you were wondering what this
God.
is the 9/11 memorial clapper. Mm-hmm. It says 9/11, never forget. Also other sad stuff that you shouldn't forget. And Sam's favorite clomper, seriously, don't throw away. Because this one broke.
Yeah.
Because I clomped it too hard.
Too hard.
And it broke.
like a goddamn animal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Let's go, man. We got some. Do we have some questions from the audience? I love this new segment. We'll see.
I don't know. I have no idea. Listen,
we're gonna go into the news, or we're gonna go into the comments.
It's all
Something's
a mystery
gonna happen.
to me. It's all a mystery to me. Episode 116.
Wow.
Holy guacamole.
And nobody thought we would make it this far.
I certainly didn't.
We almost didn't.
I don't know if we should have. Let's see. Arabia?
Fire,
Kool Aid, and elephants.
Okay, into it. Let's go.
Okay. I don't know what that means. ...
Comment court. Is that what it's called? That was comment court. That's
okay.
wonderful.
Cruise ship bomb threat. Woman falls through the floor. Italian man dies from Parmesan. Yeah, these were comments from our last.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. That clip of the Parmesan thing. I was so excited about that old man dying.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a good look for me.
No,
So
yeah.
There might be some pushback on that.
No, I think everyone was fine.
He wasn't.
Well, no, he was not.
Yeah. You know when people are like, I could never get enough cheese.
Yeah.
Like, that guy there is too much.
Oh, yeah, too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rick Smits said,
Oh, I know Rick.
I just wanted to say I heard my comment on the podcast from a previous podcast, and that made my day.
Oh, there you go, Rick.
That's
yeah,
fucking
Rick
awesome.
rules. I've known Rick a long time.
Robbie said, I feel seen.
He feels seen because we
were acknowledging the comment.
Now, is that all we're doing now? Is we're just gonna acknowledge people acknowledging? Like, is this just acknowledgement squared?
Are you upset by Robbie's comment?
I'm not. I'm upset that I'm commenting on a comment about a comment.
You literally just said this was your favorite fucking segment.
It was.
You just said that you
liked
couldn't wait to the comments.
It was natural though. Let's see what happens next. But right now I'm out.
Oh my God. AC Decoy says that Parmesan cheese story was wild.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really a question. Next.
It doesn't have to be a fucking question. These are comments,
I
not
know.
questions.
I know.
It's different.
But what am I gonna do with that? I'm trying to riff about more
Oh my
cheese.
God.
I had so much fun last week.
It's not about you right now. It's about the comments.
It's about everything.
I'm trying to acknowledge you guys.
It's about everything and everybody. A menagerie of ideas.
You look ridiculous.
You love me. You can't help it. You need me.
Yeah.
I'm like your I'm pure imagination.
Obi says, hey, Sam, did you eat those hard-boiled eggs I gave you at Side Splitters in Tampa?
Yes,
Be
obviously.
honest.
Yes, I did. And I think, oh, dude, That's Chris. There's this guy I used to work with, and he came and saw me at Side Splitters, and he has his own chickens, and he made me hard-boiled eggs, and they were so good and eggy. Yeah. Okay, by the way, I love that Chris brought, but please don't make it. I don't want a big thing about people bringing me
Oh my God, yes.
so
From now on, like you're just going to get nothing but eggs.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
You can only eat so many eggs.
Yeah, and also, like, if people know that I like hard-boiled eggs, and they're like, I want to bring Sam hard-boiled eggs to this show. It's like, you don't know how many other people are bringing me eggs.
Right.
And it would be really bad to waste eggs.
Yeah, they're so expensive right now.
Yeah. And I did. Yeah, I really did eat those eggs.
Okay.
That was an awesome question.
Yeah, you know why? Because it was about you. Yeah, you're so selfish. Okay, here's a great one. Here's one of my favorites. Steph says, can someone ask Sam why his hair looks like shit?
I cheated on my lesbian barber, Steph. I got a haircut. I know. You got a haircut from, oh my gosh.
I know. That's so funny. I thought she was just saying that your hair was messy, but there's scandal involved.
There was, and I feel bad. I sent her a text.
You let her know? What did you do? Send her a picture with you and the new barber?
He's not my new barber. I can't get my hair cut from that guy all the time because he lives in Massachusetts. And I wouldn't because I love Steph. But I was bored and I had time to kill and I was really shaggy. And I was eating pizza at a pizzeria in Wareham, Massachusetts. And a guy came in and he was talking about how he just opened up a barber shop and I fell in love with him. And yeah. But I love Steph more. And I want you back, Steph. Take me back.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I don't get to that part. Okay. Yeah, those were awesome. Those were great comments. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Even the ones that Sam didn't like.
It's not that I didn't like them. I was just like, next.
That's so fucked up.
What?
We want engagement. Any kind of engagement is good.
Yeah. I want engagement too. And I did not find those comments engaging.
Robbie,
do better, Robbie. Step it up.
You don't talk about Robbie like that.
Why?
Because
is he immune to any criticism?
Yeah, from you, yeah.
You seem to criticize me all the fucking time.
He said he felt seen.
Yeah, well, I seen better comments other places.
I don't stand for
Knock
this.
them down a few pegs. People like a little bit of abuse. Like, it feels good. Like, some people are into that. They want to get tied up and get their balls stomped on and stuff.
I don't want to think about Robbie's balls.
I'm not talking about Robbie. Well, he might be.
Ass. Sorry, Robbie. That's inappropriate.
It's not if he likes it. If he likes it, Robbie would argue that it's very appropriate.
Can we do the news?
Yes, please.
For fuck's sake.
I've been telling you to do the news.
It's already 10 o'clock.
No, it's not.
News story number 1. What in the world? Okay. Saudi Arabia.
Oh, man.
A senior educator.
I just don't like this because it's hot already. You know, it's hot. Like, whatever's going on, it's hot, too.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
So whatever's about to happen, just imagine it being hot.
It's hot. Oh, you mean,
like the temperature.
The temperature.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it's a hot story. This is going to sizzle.
We'll see.
A senior education minister official in Saudi Arabia has been fired after high school students opened their textbooks to find an image of Yoda from Star Wars films seated next to a Saudi king.
What's wrong with having Yoda next to a Saudi king? There's going to be more.
The image shows the late King Faisal, who was a foreign minister at the time, signing the United Nations chapter in 1945 with the Jedi Master sitting to his right.
I don't get where this is going, man.
Look, here's the picture.
Yeah, there's the king, and he's sitting next to Yoda. For people that can't see, it's a black and white picture. You see a lot of Saudi royalty.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yoda sitting next to him. Yeah, in the book.
And you feel like that's You feel like that's totally fine to teach our children?
Well, I mean, they got to know that Yoda wasn't there.
Right, but what is it doing?
Because Yoda is making movies and stuff.
What is it doing in the
I don't know why he
textbook?
did that. And I don't know if he got... Because I know that there's like a thing where you can get in a lot of trouble for that, probably.
Yeah. Education Minister how do you say it? Hamid. Yeah, described it as a, quote, unintentional mistake and wrote on Twitter that new versions of the textbook were being printed. State-linked Oscar News website says...
Oh, wait, it is printed in the textbook?
Yes, that's why I don't
Holy shit.
understand what
I
you're
thought
like,
he put...
why you're
No.
upset.
I thought he just put a picture.
No, it's
Like he went in all the
printed
textbooks and like, here's a funny picture.
Yeah, no.
Dude, that is hilarious. Okay,
there we go.
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Now I get it. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was like, what? Like... Well, this guy's got just like a meme that he printed out and he like put it in the books to be funny. It's actually printed in the books.
Yeah, it's actually printed in the book.
That's sick though.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
He's in trouble though.
Yeah, they're printing new textbooks.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Did he get fired?
It doesn't say.
Let's find out.
That's it.
That's it? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Sorry.
A great story. What a great story. I liked that. I like history. You got to keep these kids on their toes. Mm-hmm. And like that's why it's like Lewis and Clark, you know, the expedition, and is that
Dora.
Optimus Prime? They should have brought Dora.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would, and yeah, she had the map
and that monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And no, watch out for Swiper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I like Swiper because like a lot of people think thieves are dangerous,
but I mean, he never really hurt Dora.
I know that's why Swiper is like
He's just like.
When you really think about who Swiper is, though,
he's just swiping.
Yeah, he's like a real like a thief. He's like a bandit. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a good guy. Well, interesting. Okay. News story number 2.
Man, we ripped through that one.
Yeah. Thank God. There are a lot of words I didn't know.
Yeah. Was that okay? Never mind.
What?
No, I don't know a lot about the history of that region during that time, but I do know that
Yoda wasn't there.
Yeah. A lot of I think Saudi and it was like British Petroleum and like I know the British folks were there. Somebody leave a comment if you know about this.
Yeah, so Sam can fucking shit on it.
Yeah. No, I won't. If you leave a comment about a comment, then I'll shit on it.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Or if Robbie says anything, I'll shit on Robbie. It's so funny how protective you are. You really love Robbie.
I love Robbie.
And I do too.
You don't even get to love Robbie.
I don't deserve Robbie?
You don't get to. No,
Okay.
The shit that's coming out of your mouth.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Fox 13, Richmond, Virginia. Ooh. A massive fire at a crematorium in Virginia was sparked after a furnace got too hot during the cremation of a 500-pound body. Fire officials say.
Whoa. That story has a lot of meat on its bone.
Literally.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. It got too hot.
Too hot.
Oh,
too
my
hot.
God.
Too hot for cremating.
This is a story that dreams are made. I feel it burnt down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were there other bodies that were in there that were waiting to be cremated? And they're like, well, I guess that takes care of that.
I mean, it would.
It's like a Viking funeral, kind of.
Yeah, just burn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go.
Burn your house down?
No. I want to be like on a boat or something. And they burn
me
the
in the ocean?
Yeah, burn me in the ocean. Actually, I don't really care what they do after I die. I just want to be remembered as a great comedian and a really good friend.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He's like, you should pick different stuff.
It's reported that 3 people inside the building were able to escape the flames unharmed, and crew fires were able to knock it down quickly after arriving on the scene. Okay, so maybe it didn't all burn down.
No, you know, the thing, when you think about just the reality of folks that are that size, and I'm saying this as someone who at one point, like I hit 400 during the pandemic. Like that's probably the heaviest I ever was. I think I'm hovering right around 350, 360 right now. And just the way fat acts in a fire, like, you know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Fat acts in a fire.
Yeah, how fat acts when like heat, you know, like if you're
just sizzle
through like cooking and stuff like that. Like I've had, you know, I don't know. Have you ever had like a kitchen fire before? Have you ever dealt with that? Mm-mm. Yeah, it can burn.
I don't cook.
Yeah, well, if you did, you would know that if you heat up any fat, oil, if you heat it up enough, and a flame catches it, man, those vapors go, man. It can burn hot and it can burn fast, and it's really scary. You know, and I imagine that that's probably what happened is that it heated up to a place, and yeah, it's kind of like, it's not a thing that I'm having fun imagining.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you described it.
Yeah, well, I'm not grossed out by fatness.
Fat people?
Yeah, and I know you're working on those feelings.
It's a process.
Yeah. I feel like I am like a fat liaison to you.
Yeah.
Because
you're not like super fat.
I'm a fat ambassador. You sound like such a turd, right?
Because I couldn't if you were so fat, I wouldn't be able to. Like we wouldn't have been able to podcast during COVID.
Oh my God.
A fat ambassador.
Fat ambassador. But yeah, just the reality is of that. Like I imagine that they probably have a machine. They probably have I don't know what you call what the actual thing is. Burn. It's not an oven, or is it an oven?
Burn pit.
A burn. They must have one that's for larger people, but maybe.
I don't think so. It looks like let's see. Jerry Hendricks, operations manager of Southside Cremation Service, said that he had never had anything like this happen in the 20 years that he had been there. The man was a little larger than what we've done in the past, said Hendricks. The body of an average size adult takes 2 to 3 hours to cremate in a 2,000 degree crematory.
I didn't know that. It takes 2 to 3 hours. That's wild.
God.
My dad was cremated.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. My mom was messing with the ashes. I can't remember. I know some of them are like.
Oh God, you just reminded me of my mom. Now I'm envisioning.
What?
My mom getting cremated. Yeah. Didn't you just envision your dad getting cremated?
Sort of. I don't know. It's been so long. Yours is fresh though.
Yeah, I still have her. She's in the car right now.
Oh really?
I got little bits of her.
Like what do you mean?
She's in a necklace.
Oh. Like, what kind of necklace?
It's like this little it's like a little, it holds, it's like a cremation necklace. Like you put ashes in it, and then you can like wear it around your neck. And like, my brother was wearing his, and it broke and opened, and so then he had mom all over his chest.
Oh man!
But I keep mine in my car, so mom's in my car with me.
Yeah, man.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not gonna yuck your yum.
Well, I don't know. It does feel weird. I think, but then also it's like, oh, well, that's nice.
It's not. It doesn't. However people want to grieve, and there's no wrong way to do it. I mean, like you don't want to shoot up a school or something, but like
what?
I'm just saying that's a bad way.
Oh, that's a bad way to grieve. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not going to shoot up a school.
I know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Though,
yeah.
Like, I think there's this pressure that we put on ourselves. You're like, oh, I'm grieving, so like I should be sad, or I've been sad too long, and now I need to be happy or whatever. And the best thing you can do is just to kind of get out of the way and just try to take good care of yourselves. Like, try to take actions.
Yeah.
And if you want to wear ashes and a necklace, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo or something for my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Little memorial.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I've been thinking about him a lot lately. So, because I've been doing a lot of podcasts, and it's always hard because they always ask about my dad. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, a lot of the stories that I have about him They don't make him look good, you know. And I know he did a lot of bad stuff, but he was a good guy too sometimes. So, you know. But those are boring. It's like, oh yeah, and we went to the park and had fun. That's a boring story.
Yeah. But it's kind of boring.
Him pulling a gun on the neighbor is a lot more interesting.
Right. Like, well, you're also a comedian, so like, I'm not going to tell a boring story.
They say I am a comedian.
Sanford, who said he had been in business for nearly 10 years, added that a person who weighed 300 pounds or more could take 4 to 5 hours to cremate. When we have a heavy person, it will be our first cremation of the day. The fire marshal's office has determined that the cause of fire to have been accident in nature. The rubber roofing near the smokestack was ignited by the heat of the stack.
Well, that's not
a fat thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it got too hot for too long, but you shouldn't have the rubber roofing that close to the deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't. So, yeah. R.I.P. to that large man. R.I.P. to that building almost.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah. And R.I.P. to Jess's reputation. And everybody finds out she's as fat phobic as she is. Even in death, she will not spare her wrath.
Yeah, well. NBC News. Oh, number 3.
Wait, you and Brandon are cool. He's big as hell. What? He is. He knows it. There's nothing wrong with saying it. What?
That's fucked up.
Why?
You act like you. I think you're the one who's saying mean things about fat people.
I didn't say anything.
I was joking, and you're genuinely talking about my fat friend.
No, saying somebody is fat is.
You said he's fat as hell.
He is. He's big. Yeah.
He's lost a lot of weight actually.
That's great.
That's why I'm friends with him, because if you
Oh my God. I'll never forget. You know, I've actually told it on stage a couple times when I told you that I needed to go get a new shirt for shows.
Yeah.
And she was like, and Jess was like, where do you go? And I'm like, oh, I go to Destination XL. And she goes, what's that? And I go, oh, it's a special store for people my size. And then Jess looked at me and she really meant this. She goes, that's so cool. You get your own special store.
I do believe that.
That's what she said. And then in that moment, I realized that like every store is Jess's store, because Jess can go to the store and just find clothes that fit her.
That's not true. I'm tall.
Shut the fuck up.
For a girl, I'm tall.
Fucking out of control.
For the girl, I'm tall, so I have a hard time.
So you know what it's like to fucking
have
be
short
enormous.
jeans. Yeah. My jeans are always too short. I know what it's like. Man. I struggle.
Yeah,
I struggle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have never discounted your struggle. God, was
what
that you?
That?
Jesus, I've never heard it do that before. Yeah. Oh, none of that shit matters.
Okay. Story number 3. NBC News, New York.
I was just there.
A Staten Island homeowner was struck with a hefty repair bill after a group of vandals smashed through their fence, possibly as part of an online trend.
An online trend of smashing fences?
Like, what are they?
Let's go. Finally, this is like the Harlem Shake, but way better.
Are they the Kool Aid man? What is happening?
Do you remember the Harlem Shake?
No.
Oh, and
I remember.
They would like freeze time. Do you remember that? And then everybody would like dance, and then they like freeze time. Do you know what I'm talking about? You don't remember the Harlem Shake? It was huge.
I remember people talking about it, but I don't. I don't think I participated.
Harlem Shake was sick.
The ice bucket challenge is coming back.
Yeah, somebody. I feel bad. Somebody sent me a message, and they were like, "If I nominated you, would you do it?" And I just didn't respond because I did the ALS ice bucket challenge. And I just remember it's really cold, and I don't know, and I never gave any money.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Wait, no, I did. I donated $50.
Oh,
yeah. When you do the challenge, you're supposed to make a donation, or else everybody's just dumping ice on each other. And
that's what I thought everyone was doing. Yeah, I thought everyone was just.
But this is for mental health. Like what? What mental health?
I think all of it.
Like that's such a big thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know my kids are pouring buckets on their heads and taking videos.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have any money to donate, so it's the least they can do.
I used to have a joke about ALS because it was like Lou Gehrig's disease, and like Lou Gehrig had this amazing like career and all this stuff, but his name lives on, and or maybe it wasn't my joke, maybe that was somebody else's joke. Either way, it was like this thing where it's like, why wouldn't it be terrible to have the disease that kills you like take your name? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it'd be sweet.
What?
You call it the Jess Anderson disease?
Yeah. I don't know.
I would have something. It would be nice to have something.
What do you? Is there like a special cancer you get from tanning too much?
Yeah, I think it's called melanoma.
You could call it Jess Anderson.
The Jess Anderson. I haven't been tanning.
Yeah?
I haven't because I switched gyms, and
they don't have tanning at your gym?
They have tanning, but it's like
it's not as good.
It's not good, and like
really?
it literally is like a pop-up tanning machine. It's like very strange.
Is it just one of those heat lamps they use for lizards?
Like that's what I thought. Like it's weird.
I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice what I said.
Call me a lizard.
I don't think you're gonna get cancer, and I don't think you're a lizard.
Oh, it's fine.
I think you're a wonderful person, and I love doing this podcast with you. Keep reading.
Videos of the incident showed a group of people believed to be teenagers ramming their way through Ben Hellwall's fence at his home in early April.
Tell me the trend is just running at a fence.
That's what I'm saying.
Full steam. Finally, something I can get behind. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, okay? I know it sucks. I know you got to fix. Okay, listen. If you do this, you gotta fix the fence. But running through fences is hilarious.
I'm not that strong.
You don't know. Because here's the thing about running through a fence. Is like, if you bust through the fence, awesome. If you don't, also funny.
Yeah,
also
awesome.
funny.
There was a flashlight with a camera, so I believe they were recording a video. The homeowner said that the vandalism may have stemmed from an internet trend that has become known as the Kool Aid Man Challenge. Holy shit.
Finally, you called it. The Kool Aid Man Challenge.
Wow.
Okay. I know that I'm going to take a hit for this opinion.
Okay.
But you should do it. Everybody should do this.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I don't think I would make it through the fence.
Well, that's, I think this podcast has really come around full circle because here you are. You know who would make it through a fence? Brandon White.
Yeah. In a heartbeat.
Me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All these people that you demean. Mm-hmm. This is our challenge.
Yeah, this is for you.
You can do the sneak under the fence challenge.
Ooh.
Or go between the boards challenge.
Maybe.
Or maybe there's a small diameter pipe nearby that you can crawl through challenge.
Like, where are we going?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Yeah, the Kool Aid challenge inspired by the classic commercials dating back to the 80s.
Yeah, no shit. You don't have to say that part. Like, everybody knows about that. I hate the news sometimes.
In the TV ads, the Kool Aid Man would burst through the walls as he said, "Oh, yeah."
That rules.
And promoted the popular powdered drink. Now teens are imitating the sugary mascot for likes and views on social media, according to the police.
They're intimidating the fences.
Yes.
By imitating the Kool Aid.
A group of vandals also ran through a fence in a nearby Prince Bay early Monday morning. While it was not immediately clear whether it was the same group of responsible, police said it was the third reported incident in months.
You're going to get shot, though. Earlier when I said that everybody should do this, don't. I take that all back. You shouldn't run through random people's fences. I feel like I'm really flip-flopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical.
At
least 5 separate incidents reported in a 2-month span. Cops made some arrests in connection to the incidents. The trend appears to have been picked back up, this time in Staten Island, leaving victims to pick up the damage and costly repair tabs, all in the name of laughs for online clout. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. What's this?
We have a fourth one.
Oh my God, a fourth one? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, a fourth story. That's
fourth
crazy.
story.
Okay, good.
Story number 4. Let's see. Fox 26 India. Bizarre animal stories are heard often, but none are quite like the latest vicious and deadly elephant attack of a 68-year-old woman in India.
Dude, here we go.
Here we go.
Elephant, 68-year-old woman. What did the elephant do? Did he just stomp her?
Maya was collecting water in her village when a herd of elephants came her way.
There's plenty of water, elephants.
That's when she's tried to flee, but the elephants rushed her and trampled her.
Oh, what is it? This isn't like a...
Oh.
This isn't like a... There's no joy in this.
There's no crying. There's nothing we can...
I thought it was going to be silly.
How?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be like the cheese thing.
You thought maybe like an elephant fell on her?
Like there was a bunch of elephants in a warehouse. The elephants fell on her.
No.
No.
She was rushed to the hospital but died of her injuries. Her family brought her body back home for a funeral preparation to take place the same evening when a more unusual event occurred.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Did the elephants come back? I think I've heard about this.
As the ceremony was taking place, the Times of India reported that a herd of elephants appeared from the forest, sending villagers running, leaving Murmu's body behind.
Oh, man.
Hold on. One of the elephants then reportedly attacked the woman's corpse by picking up the body and throwing it in the air. What?
They really hate this lady.
Oh my gosh. In a video of the alleged incident published by the Times, a herd of elephants can be seen at the edge of the forest with one chasing a villager as mourners yell to the herd.
Oh my God.
The herd then destroyed her home, with 3 other houses being damaged because of the attack.
Oh, man.
No one else in the village was reported to be harmed. A villager told the Times, "We were terrified after witnessing the elephant herd on Thursday evening.
Great quote.
We had never had such a furious elephant bunch."
Yeah, those furious elephants that killed my friend came back, and we were scared because of all the elephants that were so mad.
Yeah.
And usually, I prefer calm elephants that are not right next to me, trying to kill me.
Elephants are usually pretty calm.
I don't know. Like, I think we've gotten used to that.
She must have done something.
Well, you know what's stupid is I think it was a territorial thing because she was in like the water hole.
She was at her village water hole.
I know, but there's also the elephant's water hole.
No, it's not.
Well, elephants
according to the print, the elephants in question had strayed from the wildlife sanctuary, which was more than 100 miles away.
That's quite a stray. But you know what? Our sanctuaries are not there. Like they're not like, oh no, I'm out of the sanctuary. They're like, because I've seen footage of elephant herds in India and they will like go into markets and just like eat the food. You know what I mean? Like, and why wouldn't they, you know? But yeah, it sucks for that lady, man. Yeah, she had what a bum rap for. Yeah,
the level of violence from a usually peaceful creature.
Yeah.
Has many wondering what could have caused such behavior. Well, there's no confirmation on the elephant's motive. Many online users speculate the woman was a part of a poacher group that killed the elephant's baby.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. This is revenge. I told you she did something bad to these elephants.
Those are just rumors, though, but still.
Elephants membership.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's why whenever I see an elephant, I give them like a banana or something. I got to touch an elephant. Yeah, I got to touch an elephant. Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, she was cool. She was really old. Cool. The elephant I touched was really old. You know what's the weirdest thing is I got to put my hand in the elephant's like armpit. and there was like this really soft skin in there.
Yeah.
But like soft by like elephant standards, you know? Yeah. Crazy. Elephants are out of control.
That's wild.
Life keeps going.
It certainly does.
Life keeps going. It's good to see you're invested in what we're doing and not booking the comedy club right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I am.
You got a lot on your plate, huh?
I really do.
Let's talk about it. No. Let's talk about it.
Well, the club opened up.
Yeah.
We are officially open.
Yeah.
We opened last Thursday with Duncan Trussell.
Yeah.
And it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I just kind of like stood back and just like watched in awe. Like
people are like, Jess, we need help. Please, do something.
There's 20 some staff running around.
That's crazy.
Like, did you see the staff picture?
I did.
Like, to go from a 3-person operation to, 30 plus, like, and just seeing everybody like doing their job and like, it ran so smooth and everything looks amazing and it sounds fucking incredible. And, it's really insane. I'm excited for you to come see it.
I'm excited to go check it out too. I'm really happy for you. And I hope that you keep having like that balance or whatever between, because I wonder sometimes, like, because I know you're super involved when we talk about this off air too, but like I know you're super involved at Super Funny, and you just got a lot of plates. But
Super Funny, my regular people job.
Whenever I talk to Jess about like what you're doing, I like the idea that you don't want to stop doing anything because you're worried you're going to miss something.
FOMO.
Yeah, FOMO.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out.
Yeah, yeah.
And that would be devastating.
I bet that will change at some point.
I don't know. We're getting there.
I bet that you'll see, because what I've seen in comedy now, 11 years in, is like it's very cyclical. I wrote about this the other day that like I think about like my career and the ups and downs, but a general like upward trend towards like better and better stuff and shows. But the biggest thing that happens is it goes like sideways. Like a lot of the people I was working with at the beginning, like I don't work with them anymore. And it's not like a bad thing. It's just that like I need a different scale of show or whatever. And most of the comedians I started with are long gone. I think I could probably count on one hand the people that are like doing stuff. Yeah. And I just wonder at a certain point if what that's going to look like for you, because you are so involved in the scene. So
well, I love
it. Yeah, that's good.
I'm nosy. That's why. But it was crazy because I was at the bar Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I did a show with Brandon, Fat Brandon, and Lisa Remmert, who I'm really sad. She is. Yeah,
Lisa's funny. Lisa does a good job.
She just moved. Literally, they're
Where's
moving.
she moving?
Georgia. They're military.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her because I know some people out there.
Oh yeah, let her know. She's so good.
Yeah, I think I know where she's going to. So.
And then while I was doing my show on Saturday at around like 8:30, I got a message asking if I wanted to open for Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, in Spokane.
I love that.
And so Spokane is like, what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Like four and a half, 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours, yeah. It's a ways.
Yeah, and so I had to figure that out.
Yeah.
So I drove up to Spokane.
God, it's so fun when you get that call.
Hell yeah.
And then you have to look at stuff. You'd be like, okay, I got to But then like the minute you're like, oh shit, like I can do it. And then it's like, okay, I'm doing it. And then you like start moving and like, yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah. It was really fun. So Dane let me drive his car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Look
I get
at
to drive the
you.
BMW
Let's
to
go.
Spokane. It was so nice.
Your car would have blown up.
Exactly. I have so many every single light on my dashboard is on.
God, take it in somewhere.
I am.
What
I
are
am.
you doing?
I'm literally, I have to take it in like today.
Oh my God, that stresses me out.
Like,
doesn't that stress you out to think
so
that you might
bad.
break down on the road?
So like right now, the brake, it says brake. What does it say? Brake. What does it say? Brake.
ABS.
Brake
Anti-lock
check.
braking system.
No, it's just this big like.
Is it blinking?
Mm-hmm. And
Is
the
it,
brake
is
light
it just
is on.
like, does it hurt your eyes?
It's very bright. Like I put a little piece of paper over it, so it didn't distract me.
Oh my God!
I googled it. It says it's fine.
What?
Because it says it's like my brake thing, and it says that it's either the brakes are going, which is not true because my brakes are fine. They're not making any noises, and they're braking on time.
Okay.
And then the other thing, maybe it needs like brake fluid. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, find out today.
I'll find out one day.
Find out.
I don't
today.
have time today. It's already 10 o'clock.
I know. Yeah. I yesterday I have my list. What happens is I've been gone a lot. It was cool. I had a great time I did my New York thing. I was on the Dopey podcast with David, and it was wonderful. That's going to come out at a certain point. It was an interview where I talked. It's a bigger podcast, and I decided that I would like talk about some stuff that I haven't talked about like publicly, and kind of talked more about my recovery stuff than I usually do. Like I'm usually pretty like and I can be. Folks know that I'm in recovery, and they know that I go to like support group meetings and stuff like that. And I never like put the exact name of it on there, but like people know. And like, I should always make it clear that I do not represent any group or anything like that. It's just, it's a part of who I am. And it's hard to talk about who I am without talking about recovery. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to talk about recovery without talking about like these groups and the meetings and whatnot. But like, I am going to continue to walk that line, but I was definitely more open than I usually am. Yeah. And I also told some stories about my dad that I don't usually tell at like a public level and stuff like that. And it got really real.
Did you cry?
Yeah, a couple times. Oh yeah, we both did. I mean, well, the thing is it's so the Dopey podcast used to have two hosts, and it was like this thing where like they thought recovery podcasts were like boring. And they wanted to tell like crazy like drinking and drug stories, and they'd have guests on and stuff like that. And then the guy relapsed and he died. Ugh. And and then for a while they didn't do the podcast. But it's like it was really interesting hanging out with David, because even though he's doing like a podcast thing and I'm doing comedy, like I get these messages from people that are like, they're like, hey, I'm new in recovery, and how much this shit means to me. Yeah. Is like people message me and say that my jokes like help them get sober. And it just I think it's the best thing. Like I just love that. That's love amazing. That. Yeah, I love that. And he had the same thing, and so like his co-host died. And then he wasn't going to do the podcast, didn't know what to do. And then he started doing it again. And the podcast like changed into this other thing. And it was really cool to be a part of it. And we did tell like war stories. That's what we call when you're in recovery and you talk about like crazy shit. Generally, when you're in like a recovery setting, like a meeting and whatnot, it's kind of frowned upon to just be like, oh yeah, and then I did it, and like tell these. But like there is a place for that. And it is a way to like build community and to form connections with people, because especially when people just get sober, they might not understand that you understand, especially now that I have fucking June will be 17 years, which is such a long time. It's awesome. Way longer than I ever thought. But yeah, it was dope. My show in Queens was fun. I got some people out. It's really hard to get people out to a show in New York. I didn't run an ad. I kind of wish I did, but I still got like 40 people, which was good. I got to hang out with Jake Silberman, who I hadn't seen in a long time.
Nice.
That was really fun. He's about to move back to the Midwest.
They always do.
Yeah, and then I took a train to Boston and was working with these folks from Sweet and Sour Comedy in the Kingston. So I did a show in Dorchester. I spoke at a rehab. I did comedy at a rehab. I didn't speak. I did comedy at a rehab. Did this show in Dorchester, and then had an opportunity to go into Boston and do like this cool tour and this stuff. But I was like, after being gone as much as I was like, nah, I'm just going to hang out in like these little towns.
Yeah.
And so I went to like a whaling museum. I ate pizza. I got my hair cut, cheated on my barber stuff.
Fucked up.
I know. It was really messed up. But yeah, and then now being back, the last 2 days have been like 3 days or however long I've been back. I'm trying to like catch up, and I have this list of stuff that I need to do. And as I'm trying to do that, like the amount of like communication and the amount of like booking stuff that I'm like trying to do. So like in the last like 48 hours, I've booked Reading, Knoxville, what's the other one? I'm Salt Lake City. I'm doing Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, which is a club that I've always wanted to work. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
Boise.
fucking awesome.
I know. It's good. It's good. It's really good. And on my way here, just got a message from guys in Ohio. I mean, there's people that are reaching out to me that I can't even like, I'm like, I don't have, like, I can't do that. Like, I can't do that because I'm already gone too much. So like I have hit a ceiling of like, I can't do any more shows than what I'm doing. So now the only thing I can do is start doing better ones. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm going to have to start saying no to some more stuff. But yeah, it's cool and I'm happy. And I am overwhelmed and really emotional. Like I've been kind of up and down, but some of that is just being on the road as much as I have been, and then like coming back home and like falling into that rhythm and dealing with like not like boring stuff, but just like, I don't know, real life, you know.
The mundane.
You know, like I got to go to the bank and I got to go get money for T-shirts. I got to go home and take a shower, and then I got to go fly her in Tacoma. I'm trying to blow out this. I'm at the Spanish Ballroom May 22nd in Tacoma. I'm trying to blow it out. So
Blow it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you came to the open mic last night?
Yeah, that was cool. I felt like a dick because I left like pretty much right after my set, which isn't a good look.
Nope.
But in my defense, I'm
allowed.
Yeah, yeah. I have. You know, here's the thing, and see, you don't know this, but and I feel like this is gonna make me seem like an asshole. But like, I have put in my time, like at mics. Does that make sense? No, look at the camera. Go ahead.
I already did.
Yeah. Because if I told you,
well, exactly. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I sit there, and that's why I'm there, so that in a couple of years I don't have to.
That's why when I stop by at Nate's and I go up as quick as I can, and I leave pretty soon thereafter, and that's because I want to be at home with the wife and the kids. Yeah, you know, which is a thing because, and it's not.
I mean, so do I.
I know, I get that. But here's the thing, and you're different because you're doing so much stuff in comedy. But I am gone. Like I've been gone like 10 of the last, like I was gone for 10 or 11 of the past 13 days. I was gone. And so like I don't feel bad about it at all. And if people knew kind of like what the ratio is like, they would understand. And not only that, like that I put the work in, you know, it's the same thing. Like I remember when people started offering me drop-ins, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, you can just come and do the mic. Like, we'll just put you up when you get here.
Right.
You know, and it's like, oh, like that is, I felt really awkward about it. And then you realize it's like, no, like, because if I had, like, honestly, if I, this is going to make, I'm doubling down. If I went and like signed up and had to, and didn't know when I was going to go up and had to wait for over like wait like an hour and then go up, and then I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because it would be too hard on the family and whatnot for me to.
Right. Well, you're talking about a comic that's been 11 years.
Yeah, I know.
As somebody who's new needs to spend time in the room.
Yeah. With that. And I did that. I did that for a long time. So. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure everybody's fascinated by open mic guilt politics.
Right. Well, yeah, because there's a part of a lot of comedy is just showing up and being around.
Yep.
And, socializing and just supporting other comics.
I'm going to be really delicate about what I say. And I did watch some comedy last night. And I just want to let people know that sometimes like stand-up comedy might be in the way of an artistic pursuit that you might enjoy even more.
Yeah.
For as much as it is okay to keep doing comedy, even if you're struggling, like keep going.
Yeah.
It's also okay to explore like community theater or painting or something, because
knitting,
this form of art is incredibly intense, and it's very intense and can really, really bite you in the ass if you're not careful. Yeah. And it's okay to do comedy. It's also okay to not do comedy. And I'm not telling you to quit. I'm just saying that if you've been struggling for a long time, then
maybe you should quit.
Maybe you should quit. Maybe you should.
I'm not going to quit.
Yeah, I just got another email. Okay.
Let's do jokes.
Let's
I gotta
do
go
jokes.
to work.
I know, you got to go. These ones, man. I was on one this morning.
It says this.
Don't expect a miracle.
I never do.
One of them I did last night.
All right.
Yeah.
Joke number 1. I grew up scared of school shootings. It was much more safer for me to be doing drugs out in the woods.
Didn't get a laugh last night either.
Yeah. Just sad. That's too soon. Joke number 2. Whenever I get sad about my comedy career, I just think about other people's comedy careers, and that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing better than a lot of folks.
Joke number 3. Some people think I should have removed myself from the gene pool years ago. Fine with me. A pool made of denim. I wouldn't want anything to do with that pool. It would be leaking everywhere.
A jean pool, like made out of jeans.
Denim. Okay. I got it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So stupid.
A jean pool.
Oh my God. I loved it because I was like, I thought about it and I was like, jean pool. Jeans that you wear. Pool made out of jeans. It would be so leaky. I shouldn't write that down. That shouldn't be a joke. I shouldn't make Jess read that.
Here we are. And here we are.
Jean pool. It's so leaky. It's dripping all over.
Because it's jeans. Joke number 4. Right before this podcast, I ate an apple, drank a cup of coffee, and I worked out. Now I'm stuck in traffic on my way to Jess's house to record a podcast. I'm trying to write the last of 4 jokes. I don't know why I put so much pressure on myself to be funny, especially when it never worked.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
I went for something there. I took a big
was
swing.
sad. It was depressing.
Thank you for listening to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess.
Boom.
Bye.
Bye.
I was so excited about that old man dying.
Oh my.
Nah, whatever. And like I put my hand in her armpit, which was so weird. I should probably get out of here. What is it?
Oh my gosh! Oh, I've got to roll shirts,
And I gotta go
Sam
work out.
Sam always acts like rolling shirts.
Oh, he's from New Jersey. No, Deborah! I'm perfect.
Just the way you are.
I'm perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing good at podcasting.
You're doing great at
Doing a good
podcasting.
job.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Podcasting.
What makes you like hot wieners so much?
Listen. It used to be my favorite treat